Hello children, how are you? I hope so you all are fine. Yes. Now children, you should always be on earth. You should always be calm. You know, sometimes some people are very proud. They are feeling very proud. You should never be proud. You know, when your friend, your mother, your father, if anybody is giving any good instructions to you, they are informing you something, you should always follow the instructions, whatever are given by them. Friends are also good for you. If sometimes a friend instruct you or give you an advice which is very much good for you, then you children should follow that friend. You know, always a good friend will give you a correct and true advice, but a false friend will always support you where you are going wrong. But a true friend will stop you, will guide you and show you the right way. In this particular lesson also, something happened that way. A friend advised, but the opposite person did not listen, and see what happened. So, let us go to the lesson, the humble willow, right? Now, first of all, what do you do when there is a storm? Sometimes it is a very heavy wind, a heavy storm. You will close your doors and windows, right? Right? Yeah, you will go outside to play. You will go in a playground. You will go in an open ground. No. What you will do? Go out and play? No. Stay at home. Right. Go for a picnic? No, you will not go for a picnic. Will you go to the market at that time when there is a heavy wind, heavy storm? No. What you will do? You will stay at home, close all doors and windows, right? Yes, very good. Now, this is a story. Let us go to the story. At the edge, means at one end of a forest, there were two trees. They were best friends, right? They were Ollie, the oak tree, and Willie, the willow tree. One name was Ollie and one name was Willie, right? They grew next to a lake. A small lake was there, and on one side of the one corner of the forest and lake, Ollie and Willie, they both the trees were standing together as a best friends, right? The other trees were far away. The remaining trees were little bit far away on the opposite side of the lake, right? Ollie and Willie were good friends. They both were good friends. They talked, they laughed, shared jokes. You know what are jokes? Funny talks. And were happy. Children, you also do these all things with your best friends, right? Yes, same way. They were always together in the good and bad sides of their life. Yes. See, when it was hot, when it was too hot, you know, you children also don't like sometimes a sunny day. When it is too hot, you children will be exhausted and you will sit very quietly, you get tired, right? Same thing happened to the trees also, because they have to stand at the same place, and when the direct rays of the sun comes to them, they also feel very tired. So what they used to do? They used to stand tired and very quiet. When it was hot, Ollie and Willie remained quiet. When a breeze blew, and then suddenly children, if a wind, a breezy wind will come, a cool air will come, you will feel, So, the same thing happened to Ollie and Willie. When a breeze blew, they were happy that, cool air came, right? Their leaves and branches moved gently in the breeze. They used to move gently in the breeze. And when it rained, oh, you children also like rain, right? You will jump, you will dance, and you will enjoy the rain, right? Same way, when it rained, they laughed, they danced merrily and enjoyed. They were very rejoiced and happy. One day, there was a storm in the forest. Oh my God. One day, there was a harsh wind, a storm in the forest. The grass and the small plants could not remain straight. The wind was too fast, you can say, that small plants, they were moving this way and that way. They were not able to stand straight. They bent with the harsh storm winds. They started bending. They started totally bending. Willie was humble. Willie was very simple and a clever tree. Willie was very simple, humble and a clever tree. It also bent with the storm. Willie started bending with the storm. Ollie stood tall and straight. Ollie stood this way. Nothing will happen to me. I am a tree. Nothing will happen to me. That way, proudly, Ollie stood straight. Willie said, Ollie, bend a little. Don't stand straight. You will get hurt. When you also move and bend, the winds will pass through and you will not get hurt. But if you will stand straight, it will hurt you. But Ollie was very proud. Ollie was feeling very proud. It was a proudy tree. Said, what Ollie said? It did not bend. It said, I am a strong tree. Nothing will happen to me. I will stand straight only. Ollie said that way to Willie. The storm can do no harm to me. I shall not bow to the winds. Why I should bow down to the winds? I will not bend down to the winds, Ollie said. The storm blew for a very long time, but Ollie stood straight and tall only, right? Now what happened you see? First, Ollie's leaves one by one fell down because the wind started hurting Ollie's leaves and branches. So one by one, the leaves from the branches started falling down. So the branches became clear. Nothing was there on the branches now. All the leaves fell down. Finally, its trunk cracked, and then afterwards, the trunk break from the middle. The trunk this way cracked, and half part of the Ollie fell down. Nothing much happened to Willie because Willie was already bent. Children, sometimes if somebody is giving you an advice, bow little down, listen to them and respect their advice. What happened to Ollie? Now see. Only a few leaves fell on the ground. Now Willie's only few leaves fell on the ground. It was safe because Willie did not have proud. Willie was not a proudy tree. After the storm was over, Ollie was very sad and cried a lot. Why Ollie cried? Because Willie said, Ollie, my friend, the storm was very strong. You should not have stood straight. There is no harm in bending a little to protect yourself. If you bend a little, you would have been protected. But you stand straight and tall in a proud, so you also broke down and your leaves also fell down. If you had bent like me, you would have been safe. Willie said to Ollie that if you would have bent like me, if you would have bent in front of the storm, then you would have been also safe, as I am safe now and I am standing straight now. I am a safest tree. Only Ollie understood that being proud is not good. To be proud is not good. It said, Willie, you are right. I will be humble from now on. Ollie said to Willie that you are my true friend. You showed me, you taught me the true lesson. We should never be proud. Children, never be proud of yourself. Follow the advice. Sometimes some small ones also give the true and right advice to us. You should always bend down to your elders, listen to their advice and follow everything properly. So, I hope so that you children have loved this lesson.